Hey, squad. Can we have a hand for all the poets? There we go. All right. We welcome you new incomers with open arms. How proud we are to be adding more of you to the American family, and what an honor it is to be in such a fantastic, wholehearted, and educated society. However, before you are able to stay within these 50 stars, you must agree to a few regulations. Willingness to abide by these regulations will ensure that your stay here will be quite comfortable. Be prepared. 1. Let it be Let it be expected that you are to acquire a proper education, engage in athletics that draw tremendous crowds, maintain a steady grade point average throughout your high school and college career, attend a 4-year university, graduate, mind you, as well as find a partner and settle down behind a picket fence where your daughters and sons will grow. Yes, I will get an education, but because I want to, not because you told me to. What I did with the final letters of my 12 years of adolescent education may rank me as a genius, but my heart belongs to the arts. My GPA may cause college admissions to scoff, but their denial only fuels my dream of seeing the length of the Great Wall of China from space and leaving my mark on the moon. I despise the thought of putting this body through labor because the life I want to live would mean that my children would be taken care of by a person that they call their nanny but see as their mother. That my self-worth is not defined by a ring on my finger. But not that I don't want one. Like, I know you're out there. I'll find you. I promise. 2. Your mother tongue must be English. For how do you expect to live in this country if you can hardly recite an alphabet that a child can say backwards? If you wish to attract any attention from the opposite sex, obtain a substantial career, or raise children without them being classified as a foreigner who needs to go back to whatever country they came from, you must learn the language of America. Despite the fact that the United States does not have an official religion, the idea that English is the official language only became a cultural normality due to American defiance and laziness about learning more than Hakuna Matata. It means no worries, since you'll never need to know an ounce of Swahili, since other cultures will adapt to suit you even if you don't reciprocate. My desire to learn languages is considered taboo because it isn't supposed to be my duty to adapt into foreign cultures if they won't take the effort to adapt to mine. Even though they're kind enough to offer me a menu in my own language, but I'm unable to return a thanks in their own tongue. 3. Yes, it is written that the United States doesn't have an official religion, but you can tell by the size of our churches and the crosses on the necks and lobes of our population, you should learn to adapt and change if you want to fit in. You can't simply add Christ into your traditional backgrounds. You must allow him to become a part of your life that is far grander than your native habits. You may broadcast your religion for all to see, or you may not. Either way, make sure you're at church every Sunday. I'm not here to say that I have the answer we seek beyond the grave, or that I have shaken hands with the being behind our creation. And I'm not here to say that it's wrong to identify yourself as a Christian or a Catholic. But what I am here to say is that I believe. In what? I do know. If it's right or true, I don't. But what I do believe and do know is that religion is all about acceptance, whether you're Jewish or Catholic or Muslim. It's all about finding who you are spiritually. You may feel comfortable identifying yourself with a single religion, or you may be like me. The cross may be around my neck, but his words are not all mine. I don't identify myself as a singular religion because if I do, I would be doubting my beliefs in reincarnation, the necessity of suffering, or be doubting that a man was able to feed millions with a single loaf of bread when I claim to be a Buddhist, a Christian, a Muslim, a Hindu, a human being who is free to choose my own beliefs. 4. Don't be too fat, but don't be too skinny either. How about you don't judge people for their size? Don't work out so much. Encourage your love of sweat running down their faces. Are those what you call muscles? Yes, I call these muscles, and I've worked hard to get them. Take this. It'll help with that ghastly pale complexion. It's a new shade called Casper. Your shorts are too short. I like to show off my legs. Did you forget to shave this morning? As a matter of fact, I did forget to shave this morning. But I also like the skirt and the way I can feel it brush against my ankles. Why is your hair so curly? There's this thing called genetics. I didn't choose for my hair to do this. Why don't you straighten your hair? I thought about straightening my hair. I didn't pursue the idea. You have got to try these new pills. Slims you down in a matter of weeks. I'm not really a fan of medications where I can hardly read the ingredients. Why do you go so dark? I am dark because half of my heritage originated in Africa. Date only a member of the opposite sex. I'll date who I want regardless of their gender or sexual orientation. Be as straight as an arrow. Honey, I may be as straight as an arrow, but those with the curves of a rainbow deserve to love whomever their heart tells them to. Don't eat that. You don't need the extra pounds. I'm going to eat that and welcome the added weight with a warm embrace. Eat this, your ribs are showing. No, I'm not hungry. 5. Be yourself, as long as the person you choose to be resembles what others want you to be. Be yourself, as long as you are happy with who you are. Be what others want you to be, if you can see yourself with a smile on your face, even when you decide to be like the people around you. Challenge normality and embrace abnormality in your quest to find yourself. But in all actuality, just be who you want to be. Because at the end of the day, the only person that's looking back from reflection you see in the mirror is yourself. Thanks.